Grand Rising, and welcome to Early Bird Tea with your girl Rachel Listens. I'm here to deliver another motivation devotional. Okay, so I hope you're ready. Get your tea, get your water. Like I said in my last video, it's getting a little too hot for tea in the morning. But if you still be doing the tea, go ahead, do what you gotta do. Hi, Roy. Welcome. Welcome. Today we're starting a new devotional. It is called The Dark Side of Discipline. The Dark Side of Discipline. Self-discipline, whether with your time, food, or money, is a good and God-honoring thing. But it can easily become an ultimate thing that thus turns into a soul-sucking idol. How can you avoid crossing over to the dark side of discipline? That's the question you'll answer in these 3 days. And why I picked this one is because discipline is something that I struggle with. I struggle with discipline a lot and consistency. And it like kind of sparked my eye because it caught my eye because I like discipline. I want to have discipline, but at the same time, sometimes people are like, oh, make a schedule. And then like you're stuck to your schedule. They can be like a difference between like, and I don't know, I get bored quickly. I don't know. So for me, this whole discipline schedule, whatever people be trying to say, it's confusing. So I'm taking it to God, as we should do. So I'm excited. It's 3 days. We're going to be done by the end of the weekend. And I'm also excited because my birthday's coming up. Yes. I'm excited about that too. So let me do what I came here to do and let me deliver this devotional, okay? So the recommended readings are Mark 1:21-38, 1 Colossians 9:24-27, and Ephesians 2:10, which sounds familiar. So we'll start from Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus, so we can do the good things He planned for us long ago. Okay? First Colossians 9. Gemini says the world is correct. You already know. The best sign out there. I don't care what they say. They be loving to hate on us. But we're the best, okay? That's on period. First Colossians 9:24-27. Don't you realize that in a race everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize? So run to win. All athletes are disciplined in their training. They do it to win a prize that will fade away, but we do it for an eternal prize. That's what this race is for. You see this race right here? That's what we're here for, that eternal prize. So I run with purpose in every step. I am not just shadow boxing. No shadow boxing here, okay? Leave that in the training room. This is life. This is for real. I discipline my body like an athlete, training it to do what it should. Otherwise, I fear that after preaching to others, I myself might be disqualified. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Over here, when I come here and do this, I'm always scared that I might be disqualified because my actions don't match up with the words that I say. But that's why I attack my actions. And that's why I love to say that I'm here for me, because I need this more than anybody else. I need to stay on my toes. I need to stay on it. Okay? Let me get comfortable because this Mark reading right here is not short. Mark 1:21-38. Let's go. Jesus and his companions went to the town of Capernaum. When the Sabbath day came, he went into the synagogues and began to teach. The people were amazed at his teaching, for he taught with real authority. And there's a big difference between fake authority and real authority, okay? quite unlike the teachers of religious law. Suddenly, a man in the synagogue who was possessed with an evil spirit cried out, "Why are you interfering with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us?" Yeah, destroy the demon that lives within you. Yes, I have come to destroy it. I'm like, okay, we here to attack. "I know who you are, the Holy One of God." But Jesus reprimanded him. "Be quiet. Come out of the man," he ordered. Ooh, such authority. Authority be turning me on, not gonna lie. That shit is like, exciting. At that, the evil spirit screamed, "Ah!" threw the man into a convulsion, and then came out of him. Amazement gripped the audience, and they began to discuss what had happened. "What sort of new teaching is this?" they asked. Excitedly, like the way that I am right now, excitedly. They were like, "What is this? Like, what you doing? Who is you, Mr. Sir?" It has such authority. Even evil spirits obey his orders. The news about Jesus spread quickly through the entire region of Galilee. After Jesus left the synagogue with James and John, they went to Simon and Andrew's house. Now, Simon's mother-in-law was sick in bed with a high fever. Okay, she was pushing like 105. Like the fever was up there. Okay, they told Jesus about her right away. So he went to her bedside, took her by the hand, and helped her sit up. Then the fever left her, and she prepared a meal for them. The fever left her and she prepared a meal for them? That's only God, because when I lose a fever, it still takes me 3 days to recover enough to be able to get up and cook and do all that. Like, sis sat up and just va-va-voom, like she was back to life, like she didn't even have a fever. Only God could do that. Only God could create miracles like that. And that's why I believe in my Lord. Anywho, let's continue. We're at 32. That evening, after sunset, many sick and demon-possessed people were brought to Jesus. The whole town gathered at the door to watch. So Jesus healed many people who were sick with various diseases, and he cast out many demons. But because the demons knew who he was, he did not allow them to speak. He couldn't let the demons speak. You can't let your demons speak. You can't let the things that go against you speak, because you know better. You have authority. You know what you are doing. You are blessed. You are beautiful. And you are prospering. Okay? Before daybreak the next morning, Jesus got up and went out to a solitude place to pray. Before daybreak. The other day I was talking to Owen and I was like, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke up before my demons. Don't play with me. I was ready. Sometimes you got to wake up before your demons. When you know and you get that conviction, you got to wake up early, tap into God, get on your knees, pray, ask for that peace, and then go about your day, because the demons be up. And he was saying, he was like, the demon was already up. I'm like, not mine. My demons don't be up that early, because I don't be up that early. I usually wake up at 6. So that means they wake up at 5. So when I wake up at 4, I'm up before them, okay? Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Ooh, last one. Before daybreak morning, Jesus got up and went out to a solitude place to pray. Later, Simon and the others went out to find him. When they found him, they said, "Everyone is looking for you." But Jesus replied, "We must go on to other towns as well, and I will preach to them too. This is why I came." That right there is a testament to energy. You can't allow everybody to steal your energy. Even Jesus had that discernment to know that you're not about to take all my energy. I have more people to heal. I'm not about to heal everybody in this town and not have enough energy for anybody else. Like, we're trying to create a movement, and to do that, we need to move. Like, we can't sit here and heal everybody when we have other places to go. Like, he would probably love to heal everybody, but it'll also take a lot of energy out of him. So you got to have discernment. Here's the devotional. It was obviously written by a man, because the first sentence says, I am a disciplined guy. So this person is saying, I am a disciplined guy. I get 8 hours of sleep almost every night. I only check emails once a day, and I delete and reinstall Instagram every 24 hours so I don't drown myself in that infinity pool of content. Delete and download every day. That's a lot, but okay. Some of you may be thinking, man, Jordan, it sounds like you might be a little too disciplined. Maybe, but I make no apologies for my disciplined lifestyle. Why? 2 reasons. First, because Jesus himself was crazy disciplined during his time on earth. The first chapter of Mark provides a good case study to that end. After a later night spent healing the sick, Jesus disciplined himself to wake up very early the next morning to commune with his Father. Then, after his disciples asked him for an encore of healing, Jesus said no, disciplining himself to focus on his essential mission of preaching the gospel. You have to refocus yourself on your essential mission. It's not about what everybody else wants from you. It's not about what your teacher wants. It's not about what your parent wants. It's not about what your friend wants. It's not about what your kids want, okay? It's about your higher calling, your higher purpose, your mission, what you are put on this earth to do. So in every season of your life, and a season can last from a week to 3 months, which is also part of being disciplined to read into what you're getting yourself into, you have to realign and refocus yourself on what is important that day, that week, that month. And that's why journaling is so important. For me, I journal every week, and every week I have this journal that asks me questions. It asks me, what am I looking forward to? What are my fitness goals? What do I want to get out of the week? What does it ask? It asks me what I'd love to do, what I look forward to doing, what I need to do, and fitness goals on one side. And then at the end of the week, I debrief. I'm grateful for, I enjoyed, I accomplished, silver lining, and mindful moment. So you have to set the tone and really align yourself with what you want from the universe that you're living in. Here's the second reason why I embrace discipline as a gift. As Paul pointed out in today's passage from 1 Corinthians, a disciplined life is part of our reasonable response to the gospel. We haven't been saved to sit around and wait for eternity, okay? As Paul says in Ephesians 2:10, we have been created in Christ Jesus to do good works. That's why Paul says he doesn't run in an aimless fashion or box like someone punching the air. You don't box like someone's punching the air, okay? Don't do that. That only makes you look like a fool. And that's my word. That's not written here. I'm sorry, I had to add that in. No, Paul exclaims, he exercised self-discipline in everything and has called us to do the same. Jesus and Paul show us that discipline is a virtue, but here's the problem. As with any good thing, we can easily turn discipline into an ultimate thing that thus makes it an idol. They love to say too much of anything is a bad thing, and that's a fact. Too much of anything is a bad thing. You don't want to have too much discipline. You don't want to have too much of anything is a bad thing. Even too much healthy food is a bad thing. You can be reaping your body of nutrients. So you need balance, okay? How do you know when you've crossed over to the dark side of discipline? That's a question at hand, okay? Because I lack discipline, I don't think I'm anywhere close to the dark side of discipline, but we're going to talk about it. Hopefully this will motivate me to have more discipline, and it'll help me have discipline in a adult responsible way rather than just forcing myself to do things, because I don't like forcing myself to do anything. That's literally how things don't get done, by me forcing myself to do it. But discipline is going to be an interesting one because I need discipline. I like to listen to my body and do what I feel like doing more than doing what I need to do. So it's going to be interesting because I really need to stop doing what I feel like doing because my feelings really be getting me in trouble. Because feelings are so related to the flesh. Like, feelings are all flesh. So that's why I need to stop being like, I feel like doing this, I feel like doing that. I need to really, like, talk to God and be like, God, is this what you want me to do? Because... And literally, if I ask myself that one question every time in between, like, doing something that I feel like doing, and the thought, if I interrupted it with, like, God, should I do this? Most times the answer would be no, and then I won't end up doing it. But that in itself is discipline, to just keep asking yourself that question, because it's like you're being your own party pooper. It's like you get excited and you're like, yay, I want to do this. This is going to make me happy. And then you have to, like, sit there. It's like being the angel and the devil on your shoulder, both at the same time. And it's like, like, I want to be the little devil. I don't want to be the angel. But for discipline, you got to be both those people, and you got to receive it and accept it and do what you got to do for you. So, this conversation has made me parched. And that is a sign that I have talked enough, okay? So I'm happy, you know. It would be unfair not to share, so make sure you send this to somebody who you think needs it. And I appreciate you for showing up, not only for me, but also for yourself. Your goals will thank you. Your future life will thank you. Everything in your being will thank you for being here in this moment. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great, blessed, beautiful Farahi day, and just stay beautiful, okay? Stay awesome, stay smart, stay great. You got all that, and you deserve to know that and live in that, okay? I love you. Ta-da!